How can I use NLP to overcome stress? It could be you've seen something, there's a message which you saw and you just felt stressed. There is information which is coming up in social media, you saw and you felt stressed. So take a deep breath, sit with yourself right now and just think about that you're feeling or when you feel stress, and just think about that and notice, do you see and feel or you hear and feel?
Hello everyone, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and I'm glad to see you in our Rhythma Dua's NLP series. This series is for questions on NLP and New Code NLP so that you can transform yourself and transform others. Keep experiencing, discovering, decoding and doing it real.
In this video, I'm answering a question on how can I use NLP to overcome stress. Well, stress has become one of the very important topics to discuss nowadays. I hear so many questions about this, and in every webinar there are people who are talking about how can I use the processes, techniques and tools of NLP to reduce stress, and I thought that this can be really helpful for all the viewers. So let's talk about that. One of the very important part which I would like to mention is that words like stress, fears, anxiety, emotions, negativity, all these are words. These are language. This is a filtered language which we are using. And at the end, what matters is that how do I feel? What's happening at my body level? What's happening to my physiology? What's happening to the way I'm talking? What's happening to my shoulders? That is my description, the way I feel exactly. So that has been, of course, being said by Carmen Bostic, inscription, interpretation and evaluations, which they teach in New Code. It is a very important concept which I learned in New Code with John, Michael and Carmen. And I think all of you can also learn it very deep. In this video, I would use that knowledge and I would give you a very handy, simple technique which all of you can use so that you can overcome your stress. And remember, be ready to do the technique, because the more you do, the more it works very deeply. So first thing first, the moment we talk about stress, there is a lot of things which might come inside you. Like maybe someone has asked you a question, you're feeling stressed. Maybe someone has spoken to you something, you're feeling stressed. So there is a sound which is involved. There is a discussion which has happened. You have heard something and you're feeling stressed. Or it could be you have seen something, there's a message which you saw and you just felt stressed. There is information which is coming up in social media, you saw and you felt stressed. So any data which is considered in visual category means you are able to see visually in your visual apparatus and you just felt it. Or it could be also you saw it and you hear your own sound and you start feeling stress. Or you got up in a day or during the day, you just started feeling heavier around your body and you felt that I'm feeling something. So these are some of the examples, the way how stress is actually getting created. So technically, I am seeing and there is a feeling, number one. It could be I hear and there is a feeling, or it could be I see, there is a sound which comes and then I start feeling that feeling, right? Or it could be just a feeling of a feeling. So this technically is how my operative system in my brain is using the different visual, auditory, kinesthetic, which is my sense, how these senses are operating and creating that kind of a negative, unresourceful state. Negative, unresourceful state means something which is not useful, something which is stopping you to do your active daily life, something which is stopping you to perform your own actions. So it's a state, your state of mind, a state which is occurring in your body and you're not able to do what you actually want. So that is something which is very important. So part number one, what I want you to do is I want you to identify this. So take a deep breath, sit with yourself right now and just think about that you're feeling or when you feel stress, And just think about that and notice, do you see and feel or you hear and feel? Pause this video right now, take a moment, go into yourself and just access that part of your body and notice, is it a picture which comes to you? Is it a sound which comes to you? Is it a picture and a sound and it then creates a feeling, or it is just a feeling in your body? Pause. Now let's go to the next one. Now you've identified that there is something which is happening. If I see and I feel, or if I hear and I feel, or I feel and I feel, automatically at the end there is a feeling definitely which we all have, right? So in this video I am going because all of you are hearing this video, I'm going very generalized, although when I work with you it's very subjective. We can identify the pictures, we can identify the sound, we can identify the feeling, and we can work more deeper. Right now, as you all are hearing it, and generally we are doing a very general basic technique. So let's go to the point of feeling. Okay, so how do I feel this stress? So I'm feeling something which is happening in my body. There is some feeling which is coming. Notice, where is this feeling coming? It's your head, it's in your stomach, it's in your shoulders, it's your back, it's your stomach, it's your thighs. What's happening? Just notice that feeling which is there. And what I want you to do is touch that part of the body wherever you feel that stress, that kind of a feeling, that feeling which is getting created. Just touch that and say thank you so much. And I want you to do a very simple thing, and that's what I have tested myself. Sometimes this stress is just a bubble which gets created, yeah? So from that perspective, I want you to just touch that stress simply. This is a very simple technique for people, and there can be multiple different ways to look at it. Okay, there can be 100 different ways to do these techniques. A very simple thing now is, I notice there is something here, something here, something here. I gather all that, I touch it and I make it like a shape, like a ball, and pull it really, if you want, just a little force or just a little clank, whatever way it works for you. Pull it outside of your body so that it is disassociated. So pull it outside of your body, get it outside. This is one way. And what you can do now is, as you've pulled it outside of your body, get it in your hand a little further away and just start moving this. Moving your hand like the ball which is pulled outside of your body, and just start moving it and test what's happening. How are you feeling now in your body? How are you feeling now in your body when you play this, and you're feeling different, right? So as you feel this different and so different and so different and so different, I invite you to say thank you to it and keep it away from you, so that now you can focus on the action which you wanted to do as per your plan, as per your daily routine. Think about that action which you want to do. Think about that utmost important task which you want to focus on. Think about the way you would do it. How would you look like? How would you sound like? How would you feel like? See that, hear that, feel that, and take a deep breath. Feel that very strongly, the way you would feel like when you would actually do that task. What would happen? How would you achieve the day? How would you feel fulfilled when you will do the task? What it would give you? What is the intention? How would you feel? What would you talk when you achieve the task? How would you look like when you achieve the task? And as you do so, automatically now, when you pause this, you're feeling so different, right? So go back to the same questions which I asked. Go back to that, take a deep breath, write it down if that works for you, or rehearse it if that works for you. Feel it more strongly, hear the same thing multiple times. And as you feel that more and more and more, just say to yourself, I'm gonna go and do it. Get up from the place wherever you are, go and do it. That's it. Keep this very simple. Keep this technique very, very simple. For people who are experienced in NLP and as practitioners and coaches, there are multiple ways to do these techniques, and there are multiple ways I can answer this subjectively depending on how the person's state is shifting, where the sound is coming from, where the picture is coming from, what exactly it is. We can go more deeper into maybe something which is unresolved, something which is not closed, or a specific program that is coming up back again and again. So there can be multiple ways to look at it subjectively when we work. There can be multiple techniques differently which we can go deeper. This is one of the ways, a simple ways for you to practice and check how do you feel. We can talk about more different ways. You can write to me at ridhima@i-flame.in that I would like to have more detail about this particular thing. You can also ask questions on my comment in my YouTube channel also, and we can give you more information in the next coming up videos around this process.
Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope that you like it. Please like, share and comment in the box. I will be happy to see you very soon in some of the workshops. Keep experiencing, discovering, decoding and doing it real applications. Lot of love to you and seeking your blessings, Ridhima Dua.